크게 찍으세요. 어때요? 한번 더 해볼까요? 여러분, 도둑이 나타났어요.
네 실력 유감없이 발휘해봐.
실수하지 마요. 우와, 날아봐요. 느리시군요. 노래하고요. 어때요? 한번 더 해볼까요?
Alright, so as usual in all Asian video games, screaming obnoxious lollies are the ultimate life form. You know, they're the best physicians and and scientists and mech pilots and battle-hardened warriors. So you have to go here to get a lot of your endgame P&A stuff, and I haven't really done a lot of that. I've been avoiding it during most of my dailies, so I figured I'd show this part since I've shown pretty much all the other aspects of the game. So before I sign off, and before I probably take a little bit of a break from closers, or at least from recording it, because there's going to be a leveling event on Monday that's supposedly going to make things easier for my other alts, I thought I'd show my progress. So I have a plus 10 PG-75 Rapid Core, which helps with the attack speed. I kind of wanted to get just the sword like everybody else, but I kind of just wanted to have the extra attack speed because it's fun. It'll definitely come in handy when she gets her special crew promotion with the EX Zephyr combination and stuff. That'll come out a lot faster. I have a plus 13 Extreme Wildfire Booster, and I don't have a Platinum slot for it yet. There's been no slot type modification tools on the auction house, so there's not much I could do there. Plus 12 Crater Booster with an Airstrike Plat Chip. I have a Plat Chip for Airstrike in my weapon as well. So my crit rate's pretty high. Yeti Muscle Engine. Once the new stuff comes out, I'll probably seal this and sell it, and then that should be enough money to get something better. And I just have the Crater set and the Extreme Terror set. So that's basically all I have right now. I completed her ninja set. I wasn't able to get the color. I wasn't able to get the red color, but I got tired of her not having pants. So I went ahead and I got a donation from a friend, so I put it all towards the loot boxes, and I was able to get this for now. I think Harpy's more popular than a lot of the other characters I play, especially Jay, so I'm sure someone will put up a red version of the pants at some point that I can get. For now, I'm just going with that since she's not running around with nothing on. Alright, so let me upgrade my P&A, and then I'll show you what I have on my alts. Let's see here. Oh, I guess I need more materials. Alright, never mind then. So I got the ninja set on Yuri and Jay. I'm probably not going to be playing Jay a whole lot right now, at least not until Monday when they have the leveling event. Obviously Harpy's all capped. All she can really do right now is dailies. The cap is going to increase to level 80 on Monday as well, so I have like half of the story which I didn't touch because I reached level 75 too quickly, so I'll probably run through all that. I'll be able to get to 80 with relative ease. I got her the ninja set as well. I must say, it's not like I've ever been against loot boxes. I'm more against the really scummy ones, and the ones here are actually pretty good. Trust me, I'm not getting paid to say this or anything. What sets them apart is that when you use these costume ones, it only drops costumes for the character you're using. So if I go to the ninja one here, these are the only ones that can drop. Now, obviously you can still get duplicates, but since you can sell everything, that's not really a big deal. You can usually make your money back pretty easily. I'm still missing the boots for her, but no one has had any on the shop, so right now she's still wearing sneakers and I can't get the full costume set bonus. There's not really a whole lot of trash items. I'd argue probably the worst thing that you get is the dioxin cleaner, the gear lubricant, the enhancement catalyst, or the chip protector. I'd say the pet food too. It depends on if you have a pet or not. Even the healing potions are really nice because they heal 40 HP and MP instantly, so they're really good for raids and stuff where you can't always avoid damage. The talismans are pretty nice to have. You know, if you're actually going to be playing a lot that specific day, you can pop one of these and have a lot of extra power. Now this can actually make you like 100 million if you get like the airstrike box, but I think the chance for that is pretty low. You can see how big the drop pool is. A real platinum driver goes for like 90 million, so if you got that, if you sold everything, you'd probably get about 100 million. The rest of this stuff is pretty RNG heavy, like you wouldn't be guaranteed to make a lot of money. I actually got one of these full sets on Harpy, and I dumped all that on the auction house, so hopefully that sells and I'll be able to get another 150 million or so. So all the pieces are going for anywhere from 8 to 20 million, 8 to 20, 25 million right now. So it's actually a pretty good deal. Normally with loot boxes in these games, like the drop pool is just so high and you get a bunch of shit for characters you're not even using. So I think this game is it's a pretty welcome change. Like you actually do have control over you know, what character the stuff is for at least. But my gaming budget's pretty tapped at the moment, so maybe at the beginning of the month I actually talked to them, their community manager, earlier this week, and he said that their partner applications are going to be open again soon. I was actually pretty close to being a partner. I actually got as far as signing a form, but apparently the guy that was going to put me in, I guess he just left the company. I don't know what happened. He doesn't work there anymore. So they said that they're going to let me know as soon as that's in again, when it's available again, and I'll probably I don't see why I wouldn't get in. I've been streaming this several hours a day. I think I reached the threshold. So I'll probably be playing this a lot more on stream. So I completed the ninja set on J, which is the main reason I bought the loot boxes. I have enough money to pretty much buy all the avatar pieces I could want and still have some left over. And like I said, I'm not against buying more loot boxes maybe next month or something after I pay off all the projects for the summer. But obviously Jay, you know, he is not a screaming lolly. He is not what they call a waifu. So there's not really a whole lot of pieces to buy with him on the auction house. So I had to buy pretty much all of these out of my pocket. And luckily the game was nice to me today and I was able to complete the set. If you look at the stuff available for Jay compared to the other characters, there's barely anything. It's like a whopping one-up right now. If I go up to like Yuri, he's the most popular character. There's way more. So, you know, if you're against loot boxes, if you don't like how scummy they are, I think this is one game where you can actually support them. If you put about maybe 20 bucks into it a month, you generally will get your money back, depending on what you're able to sell. Let me go ahead and show this again. I am far from a whale. I have never really spent a lot on these games. I probably spent about $100 on both DFO and PSO2 over the years. I think I've spent like maybe 50 or 60 on this version. Actually, no, probably closer to like 80 or 90 now. I definitely don't have the funds to be a whale on these games. I don't think you guys would appreciate if I spent all my money on playing this instead of getting new games and doing guides and stuff. So I know most people are not particularly interested in watching this game, which is fine. I just like playing this because it's relaxing. But in any case, most of this stuff you can sell. You can sell the enhancement boost for quite a bit of money. Like I said, the dioxin cleaners and the gear lubricants go for barely anything. All this other stuff is worth at least a few million. If you buy 10 at once, you get one for free, basically. So if you buy $10 worth of EMP, which is the cash credit, you can get 11 boxes. And you generally will get at least something good out of there. And like I said, most of the junk is actually great. Found item bonus off the luck stabilizers is actually really good. The healing potions are nice to have, especially if you're in the end game or you're doing raids. It can prevent you from dying often, because you will die quite a bit. I think every character has a couple moves that either put them in heavy damage reduction or they just make them invincible outright, like Harpy Strike. So it is nice to have those when you're out of cooldown, so you can keep yourself alive, especially in raids where there's a limit to how many times you can respawn. The phase fibers are nice, so you can't sell these, unfortunately, but they're nice for upgrading your costumes. Both of these will go for a bunch. if you can get a full set like I did today of these, this can make you... I average, I'd say maybe about 100 million on average. It depends on the demand of the character, whether anybody actually wants to buy them and stuff like that. You get a 3-star set and you don't want to use it for yourself, then that's even more money. All the individual pieces can vary right now. And then if you get a Dark Command set, like or a piece like I did today, that's about 100 million. And if you get this right here, this is probably the most expensive thing you can get. You could probably make about 400 million off that. But unfortunately, Jay, he doesn't seem like he's going to get his special agent promotion anytime soon. So I don't really feel too inclined to play him right now. Depends on how good the leveling event is on Monday when they do the update for level 80. If it's good, then I'll power through it. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to play as in too much. But I kind of want to see what his costume looks like, so we're going to do a map here. Oh, cool. One of the avatars sold, so... Spent quite a bit of money on an airstrike plat right before I started this video, so it's nice to have some extra money, make a little money back. I imagine the other stuff will sell eventually, too. There are some really awful loot boxes out there. I hear the Star Wars Battlefront 2 loot boxes were like the terrible ones where, you know, most of it is shit. And there's like really important stuff in there. Here it's mostly just, you know, if you don't want to grind. One of the problems with grinding in this game versus other games is that a lot of it comes from doing the raids. And the raids require you to be pretty decently geared. So if you only have 1 or 2 characters that can run a raid a day, then you're not going to have that much of an income. But if you actually have a couple characters that can, then you can make way more money than someone else. Yeah, he looks sick with the ninja costume. I couldn't get a red ninja piece for him, but I figure the chances of one appearing on the auction house, given how unpopular it is like basically nothing. So I just went ahead and go with this one for now. I bought the ninja mask too, and I gave him sunglasses, so he looks pretty badass. Anyway, you don't have to worry. Next month I've got about $200 coming from the channel, both from the Patreon backers and mostly from ad revenue next month. So what the plan is, I'll probably pay off Kodo Princess EX. I'm willing to take a bullet for the rest of the beat 'em up community and see if they actually make that into a smoother game. So I'm probably going to get that, possibly the Mega Man X collection, maybe for Switch, maybe for Steam, I'm not quite sure. I decided to skip out on New Gundam Breaker. I hear that it's been getting pretty, I wouldn't say bad, but polarizing reviews. Maybe you could say slightly negative would probably be the better word for it. So I don't really think I want to get that, but I will be doing Code of Princess. I believe that comes out towards the end of next month. So probably between then, I probably will be doing some videos of the new raids and stuff on here. Maybe I'll do some guides or something. I am kind of understanding how to gear characters a little better here, so I'll probably look into that. Beside there's not really a whole lot else that's going to be going on next month, so I hope you'll bear with me. There is the BlazBlue Tag Season Pass, which I had the choice of getting today, but I decided to get the loot boxes because I was not sure when this ninja, what do they call it? They call them like banners or something. I wasn't sure when that was going to expire. I do still have a little bit more gaming budget for the month, so I probably will get that next week when the characters actually come out and we see if they're any good or not. So I'll probably be covering that as well. Anyway, thanks for what's probably not going to be the last closers video, probably the last one for this week. I think tomorrow and Sunday I will probably do some BlazBlue Tag or some other game. So I'm sorry if people have not enjoyed watching this. I have kind of been in a creative funk lately, and there just hasn't really been much going on. There was a Dynasty Warriors 9 patch yesterday, but it was just photo mode and bug fixes, so it wasn't even really worth booting the game up for. I know that the new characters are supposed to be out soon, so I'll probably be playing that again once that releases, which is supposed to be this month. Thanks for watching. Peace.